Merry Christmas, 7. So despite all my efforts, there's Hank in his Christmas outfit. He's done it again. This is when cooking is fun. We're gonna see if I can remember how to do this. It's back. Merry Christmas morning. Hey, ponies. Oh, we got all the things. Little Doc, you had a big Christmas. You don't even know it. You got a new halter, fancy halter. You got a new saddle pad. You got a new bridle. What else? That's about it for him. Yep. Hey, dirty boy. Everybody's hanging out. Merry Christmas, 7. I haven't showed him lately. I know that. I'm sorry. Say, I'm doing good. I'm glowing. I'm growing and I really like my milk. Okay, that's nice. Gave them just a little bit. They don't need anything because they're fat as mud, but it's Christmas morning. So I wanted to give them a little treat. I wanted to give you a little treat. Rippy's getting his breakfast. Well, so despite all my efforts, I still ended up getting pretty sick. I'm on day 3, I think. I don't know. Hasn't been the most perfect or ideal situation here at Christmas, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's gonna work its way through me eventually. It could be worse. I mean, I could be like laid up in the bed. I'm not. So that's good. Yesterday was 65 and sunny. I didn't feel good at all. It would have been a perfect day to ride Austin Road. Today it's going to be 60. Thought it was going to be cloudy, but it's not. Not yet, anyway. I don't know that I feel like riding, but anyway, I'm glad to be out here getting some fresh air this morning. Somebody needs a good brushing. Somebody's been rolling in some mud. Huh? Why is it so? Why do we want to do that? What is it with horses and mud and dogs and poo? It's just something about it, huh? Somebody's got their Christmas outfit on. All right, here's Hank in his Christmas outfit. His hat and his little, what do you call them? Leg wraps. You look cute, Hank. He's like, yeah. I don't know about this. My mommy does the silliest things. I can turn back to you. She wanted to get me her trotting. I can't talk, y'all. Can't even breathe. Very good. Woo! Woo! All right. Rip got to put on the outfit too. Now she wants to ride him bareback, obviously. That's good. That's pretty special, Rip. Oh, she's gonna lope him. It's on the wrong lead. I know you don't care. I'm impressed. Oh, there goes his hat. I'm impressed you can lope bareback. I don't think I can even walk on a bareback without falling off. Oh well. You done good, buddy. You done good. All right, and now the special dismount. Oh, me. You're a mess. What a good horsey. What a good horsey we have here. Well, he's done it again, y'all. He's done it again. But since it's warm today, he's going to get rinsed off and then put in a stall. Well, so this is the first time I've picked my phone up and hit record in 4 days since Christmas, because this is the first day that Austin and I have really been outside. It's the first day she's been outside in 3 days. So I did end up getting sick. I came down with, I guess, the flu. it still is, I've still got congestion, but I feel a lot better. She has had a fever for 3 days, like high fever. We just couldn't get it under control. Since the sun was out today for the first time in a couple days, I said, it'd be good for you to get some sunshine. I didn't know she was going to feel like coming out and doing this, but I'm glad. Sunshine and horses, that'll help. What are you doing, buddy? So we've had more rain, obviously. Can you tell? Can you tell? And a couple of the horses, Rip and Hank, both have some pretty bad thrush. And at least one of their hooves, so we're trying to keep them dry, which is pretty much impossible to do when the weather's like this. So, I had Rip up yesterday, but somehow his gate came open. I think it was Little Doc that let him out. I could be wrong. But anyway, so as soon as he got out, he rolled, and this is what we have. So, anyway, we're going to take him for a walk because he needs some exercise. And Hank was in, but he wasn't having it. He just was not cooperating in the stall, so turned him out. Just going to do the best we can. We're bringing them up and treating their feet, treating their hooves. And that's that. It's been a quiet week. Not quiet the way I wanted it to be. I wanted a nice quiet week. I had plans this week to, like, do some things. Catch up on some projects. One important project I really want to work on, but that hasn't happened. I have done some cleaning, which definitely needed to be done. I did some deep cleaning in the kitchen today, like pulling out the oven and the refrigerator and cleaning behind it and under it, and it's been something, let me tell you. But so that's the way it goes. Not everything always goes the way we want it to go. We just gotta make the best of it. Make the best of it. And we'll get back to the normal grind next week. I feel bad. Alston's basically lost her full week off of school, laying around feeling terrible. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Well, we made it out here for a little grazing. Rip's happy. And he's definitely a lot cleaner. Puppies are loving it. Duke just came running like a wild man from way out there. What is it, a rat? You smell a rat? There's always looking for a rat. Okay, y'all, we are in the kitchen, but we are not making something sweet. I'm about done with the sweets, okay? About done. I'm sorry about my voice, but it is what it is right now. I did just make me some hot tea. I don't drink a lot of tea, but I'm doing more of that, okay? I forgot to take the little bag out, though. So tonight I'm doing something that I did a couple weeks ago that was a big hit, even though I'm having to alter it a little bit, but I want to share it with you. So it's like a taco pizza, Mexican pizza, taco pizza. And it uses crescent rolls as the base. Well, the first time I did it, I had 2 things of crescent rolls, and they fit perfectly, laid out, and the seams all put together on a big cookie sheet. Well, I only have one thing tonight, but I spread it out as much as I could, and we're going to make it work. And I'm leveling up tonight because I'm adding some more stuff than what I did last time. All right. So here I got my hamburger brown, and I'm going to put a healthy dose, where you at, of my Gold Label musket powder, which you can find in my shop. You could also just use your taco seasoning, homemade or store-bought or whatever you prefer. All right, and I put a little water in that, so I'm going to let that simmer down. Simmer down. It's one of my favorite things to say. Okay, we're going to do that, and then I'm going to put refried beans on top of the, it's getting puffy, on top of the base. And I think I'm going to do something else, y'all. Wait a minute. Okay, this may be a total fail, and this may be kind of weird. This is actually not what I was going for. I was going for sour cream. I was going to put a little sour cream in this and then add a little bit more of the Gold Label. But I saw that I've got a half a container of ricotta cheese left. I'm just doing it. I'm going for it. I'm excited. This is how This is when cooking is fun, when you try new things. Does it fail sometimes? Yes, it does. But, you know, everybody will have a full belly and it'll be fine. And if it's not good, then we won't do it again. But, I mean, it's cheese. It's a type of cheese. And we're going to put cheese on this anyway. So, we're just going to go for that. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We're stirring this up with a fork, which is also kind of weird. But that's what I had handy. All right. One thing I don't have is some black olives, and I think that would be amazing. But I am also going to top it with some of this Mexican style corn. Okay. And then we're going to put some cheese on it. I really want lettuce to go on this, and I don't have any. I've already told you that. Anyway, I went to the grocery store yesterday. I'm not going back for some lettuce right now, so we're just going to have to eat it without it. Man, those crescent rolls smell so good. Does anybody else just love crescent rolls? I do, and I never make them. And anyway, we have them at like Thanksgiving. It's so silly. Why not buy them other times of the year? Anyway, I'm going to start using them more. Okay, because we only live once, and we need to eat the things that we like to eat within reason. Okay, within reason. All right, that's cooking down. I'm trying to think what else I might be forgetting. Oh no. I know one thing too that we got. Where is it? Where are you? We got some of Silas's Serrano salsa. Silas's Serrano salsa. Say that 7 times fast. I threw that in there. Yeah, from Grace Farms Ministries. Okay. We already tried it. We tried it last week and it was great. It's a little spicy, but I could actually eat a little bit of it. So that says a lot. Yep. Yep. All right, this is what we've wound up with. We got what do we got? We got the crescent rolls, and we got that mixture with the refried beans and such, and then we got corn, and then we got the hamburger, and then we got cheese, and then we got what I had to top it with, which is some tomatoes and green peppers. Duke said he wants to try it. Duke does not get to try it. Wesley gets to try it. Sorry, Dukey. All right, y'all, we're going to see if I can remember how to do this. Any of it. All of it. Videoing. I feel like I'm so out of touch, like literally out of touch. I haven't touched my camera. We got to make a load of feed. I'm honestly not excited about it. I know sometimes I'm not very positive. I don't feel super great. The sun's not out today. It's in the low 40s and it's breezy. And we're going to run out of daylight. So I had to go to town and run a few errands. Wesley went with me, and Austin is still recuperating. She is feeling better, but I don't want her to overdo it. She's going to help with the horses. So we've got 2 horses in the barn now that have got to get their hooves, their frogs healed. They just cannot be out in this wet. So Rip and Hank. So she's going to be sweet, and she's going to get them out and walk them. She can just see, she can ride Rip bareback. She can ride both of them bareback. I'm not adept at that. I'm afraid I'll fall off. Maybe I'll try, but not today. So she's gonna just ride them up and down the dirt road that's dry, and get some exercise for them. And we're gonna make a load of feed. The guys are doing something out here. He told me to just sit in here until I was needed, and I said gladly. So anyway, we're gonna go make a load of feed, and it's just like we had to do last time, which is probably the last video at this point, where we had to move the auger and do all that stuff. So anyway, it's all good. Hopefully it's gonna be all right. Hopefully everything goes well enough. Remember that mud I was talking about last time, and how bad it can be? It's back. Yep, here it is. It could still be worse, but it's gonna be bad enough. Hello, Reba. I got your buddy right here. trying to keep you out of that mud. If he doesn't go, she won't go. If he goes, she goes. Follows Rusty. Follow him everywhere, don't you? Yes, I do. Open the lid, okay? No! He was not saying to open the lid. He was saying to not let the cows out. I didn't let him out. So, that's good. Alright, we gotta move the auger over there. Fill it up over there with barley and then move it back over here and do the corn. So annoying. You got it now. Almost. Sure. Well, it won't pull back. Oh, oh, hey there, you two. You got a saddle on. That's even better than bareback.
Are you done?
Yeah, we got done earlier than we thought. I like that new sweatshirt on you. Isn't that pretty? Man. Christmas gift. Hey, Rippy. You getting out so you can get some exercise. And it's also good for your feet. Your frogs will grow when there's pressure put on them. I've learned all these things. Okay. I mean, you could ride out there in that field.
Don't try to get them in the mud.
Well, I didn't say in the mud.
Well,
That field.
right there in the field, you're going to goose up and get wet feet and mud on them.
Oh, me.
Keep in the driveway.
Okay, back and forth, back and forth. Thank you. What are y'all doing? Okay, my turn. I figured since she already had him saddled, I could ride him. Since we got done earlier than I thought. And she's going to go get Hank and walk him around. She said he was a little frisky. Were you a little frisky? I know, because you've been up for a few days. It's so nice having a daughter that will ride your horse for you and saddling up for you. You coming, lady? Bonnie was outside. Where's Bonnie? Bonnie! We're just going up and down the driveway. It's too wet. It's too wet to ride anywhere. And we want his feet to stay as dry as possible right now. So, I know, buddy. This is it. This is it. We have friends. We have friends with us. And some happy dogs. There's Bonnie. She joined us just to mark everything. You think she was a male. Oh my goodness. Is it that bad, Rippy?